What's going on, you guys? This is Kevin the Full Metal Ginger, and before I start this, I just want to go ahead and thank you so very much for watching my 1 year on YouTube video. That one was just really kind of special to me. I just wanted to send a bunch of thank yous to all the people who have helped me and this, that, and the other, and you guys really seem to respond to that. Said a lot of kind words in the comments. Do really, really appreciate that, man. You guys fucking kick ass. And I wouldn't be doing this without your kind of support and all that kind of thing. So just thank you so much. And yeah, once I finished that video, I knew I was going to have to find something to talk about, man. I was going to have to find something to do. I have no updates coming anytime soon, at least for the next week or so. So I was, yeah, just really grasping at straws for something to do. And I thought, you know, talking about this subject would be a really good insight to my past and who I am as a person and all that kind of thing, because this is a really important part of my life. So yeah, fucking Mortal Kombat, man. What can I say? So many memories of playing this damn game, specifically Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. Mortal Kombat 2 is, if it's not my all-time favorite game, it's definitely my favorite in the series. But, you know, that's the one I first played, and that's the one I've had the most fun playing, the one I've had the best times playing, hanging out with my friends, shit like that. And yeah, a lot of good memories playing that game. But the first time I played it was it's kind of an interesting story. I was 8 years old, and I like to think of it as the night that my innocence died. I was always a really sweet kid, you know. I never really did anything wrong, never did anything I shouldn't have done. But after this night, yeah, things changed. My life changed dramatically. It's like you always hear about TV shows or people talking about that certain things are garnered to a younger audience. After that, I was never garnered to what I was supposed to be garnered to. You know, I was always into, like, when wrestling came around, I always wanted to check out ECW because it was fucking violent. Just things of that nature, man. It was, the younger audience stuff never really did anything for me after that, so I was always looking at what was supposed to be for older kids, you know. But anyway, I digress. Spent the night with my friend. Like I said, I was about 8 years old. I'd have been second or third grade, something like that. And we were at his house, you know, chilling out and having a good time, and he said, you ever played Mortal Kombat? I said, I've heard of it, but I've never played it. I knew of the name, and that's all I knew about it. So, yeah, he pops that fucker in the Super Nintendo. That's how old I am. And, yeah, we started playing it, man. It had so many cool fucking characters, man. Scorpion, who has a spear and fucking, you know, teleporting and shit. You got fucking Shang Tsung, who'll steal your soul. Reptile spits acid at you. Raiden. Thunder God, Baraka had the blades in his hand. My all-time favorite, and you guys can fuck off if you disagree, fucking Sub-Zero, fucking freeze your ass. Anyway, we played this a little while. He's like, you want me to do a Fatality? I was like, what the fuck is that? Because I said fuck back in those days. I said, what the fuck is that? And he said, just watch. And I want to say he was, I don't even remember. I know it was a decapitation fatality. I guess maybe Katana. He did Katana's fan decapitation, and I watched this shit unfold, and I'm just, holy fucking shit. I'd never seen any fucking thing like this, man. And if you know early Mortal Kombat, you know that they were digitized sprites, so it was like real live action people, you know, in the game setting, not completely animated characters. And, I mean, it looked fucking real to me. Now, you go back and look at this shit now, and it's corny as shit, you know, but back then, man, that was fucking shocking, especially for a, you know, 8-year-old child. And from that day on, man, I was totally obsessed with Mortal Kombat and violence in general. I remember going home and telling my mom about it, and she was beyond shocked. What was my child doing playing this violent game? Fuck, I was in school drawing pictures of fucking people getting ripped apart and cut in half, and hearts ripped out, and heads pulled off with the spine still attached. It was fucking awesome. And I remember one year, all of my friends and I, we signed our yearbooks, you know, like you do at the end of school, and we all wrote our names, and then we all had a specific Mortal Kombat character that we signed that under. I'm pretty sure I was Sub-Zero. I've got the yearbook here somewhere where my friends wrote their name and wrote like Smoke or, you know, Baraka or whoever else under it. That was really fucking cool. But yeah, I mean, the reason I bring this up is I think it has ties to why I got into metal in the first place. Because it's like I was talking about, you know, shit being garnered to a younger audience. Once you see something that's really violent and it actually gets a grip on you, you know, it kind of hooks you. It leaves you wanting more. You always want to search for that extra, more creative, whatever, fucking killing people. Whether it's, you know, like the new Mortal Kombat game, man. You know, people getting punched through the fucking head and, you know, boiled alive in acid, you know, whatever the fuck it is, man. I think every human being has a psychological lust for blood and guts and gore and death, you know. We hide it more than, you know, than I think is strictly necessary. We try to act like we're above everyone else in terms of animals, but we're really just the same when it comes to instinct. You know, I think we have an instinct to kill. And I'm not condoning violence by any means. I'm just stating what I think is fact. You know, I mean, people go to watch a NASCAR race. Do they really, really not want to see a wreck? I mean, honestly, who doesn't want to see a fucking wreck? I'm getting way off subject, but the point is, I think we all, if you're into extreme music in any regard, I think we all have that lust for violence. We've all been captivated by it in some way. We've all been fascinated by it. It's just been obsessive. Whether it be horror story or horror movies or war movies or violent video games, whatever it is, I think, you know, that translates to music as well. Like, as I've said in the video before, I was flipping through a Rockabilly magazine or a catalog, and I was seeing shirts for fucking this. You know? And I was immediately like, I have to fucking listen to this shit. I have to find this. You know, the fucking bloodlust got to me. And I'm just saying, I don't think without Mortal Kombat I would have necessarily gone down the route that I went down. I mean, that's not to say I wouldn't have. I mean, I have plenty of friends who played it, and none of them are into metal. At least extreme death metal. Or black metal or whatever. I just, personally, I think it really, really influenced me in terms of what I would be like as an adult, you know, as a music fan, just in all aspects of my life. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, so, I mean, I'm just obsessed with violence and always have been. I'm actually such a fan of this game that if I can actually get my music projects going, I'd want to do a Mortal Kombat concept album. Just fucking talking about people being thrown in the pit and all kinds of fucked up shit, man. And I think that's why we got into Cannibal Corpse in the first place, because of the violent lyrics. I mean, the music as well, that was the first thing that attracted me, and I'm assuming most of the rest of you. So, I mean, I'm just saying, we all have the need for violence and a need for bloodlust, and, you know, I do not condone violence in reality, but, you know, it's just it's an interesting thing. It's a fascinating thing. There's something in me that says, fucking look at this guy getting fucked up, this guy getting killed, this guy getting mutilated, this guy getting fucking torn apart. It's just, it's crazy. So I gotta send a huge thanks to fucking Ed Boon and John Tobias for fucking creating this masterpiece. Just so many good memories of playing this fucking game. Even when I had a TV in here, man, just playing the latest version I own. Fucking putting this on and listening to death metal. Just, you cannot have a better time than that. So, yeah, I mean, that's the end of this little fucking chit chat. I just wanted to throw that out there. I know this is just been a boring fuck of a video. But just kind of wanted to shed some light on my past and who I am and shit of that nature. Not to get too personal. But, yeah, thank you guys for sitting all the way through this. Just got a lot of fond memories of playing this game, as I'm sure a lot of you have as well. So, thank you so much. And please feel free to send me those likes, send me those comments, subscribe if you haven't, and keep supporting extreme fucking metal. And Sub-Zero's the best. Fuck Scorpion.